Hi, I'm Lorna Harrington and I'm a graphic designer at Aardman Animations. Last week I set you the challenge of illustrating your favourite song lyric and we were inundated with some amazing pictures. Here's some of our favourites. Those were brilliant, well done. Now it's time for me to hand over the challenge to the Don, Mr. Morph himself, Pete Lord. But he needs this sketchbook, and I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get it to him. What would Morph do? I know! Cheers, Morph! Thanks, Morph. Here you go, Pete.
Oh, thanks, Lorna. Hi there, hello. I'm Peter Lord, and I'm the co-founder of Aardman and the co-creator of Morph. And I've got a challenge for you today. I'm going to ask you to make a flipbook. So Aardman is a famous animation company. Animation is a whole series of still images drawn one after the other. And when you put them together, they make an illusion of movement. Now, a flipbook is the simplest form of animation. Ordinary notebook. I could do the drawings in the corner of the page and flip the page. Bingo, I've got a flipbook. Okay, a notepad. Pages are stuck together and they flip very nicely. A tiny notebook I had for some reason. Perfect. But if you work on paper, there's a big advantage. You can actually see through it. Well, if the paper's thin enough, you can see through it. And that makes it kind of easier to keep track of your last drawing. I'm going to do the very simplest thing just to get you started. And what I'm going to do is a bouncing ball, okay? I'll just demonstrate it. It's easier than talking about it. Right, so I've got my old business cards here, and now I'm going to draw a bouncing ball. So don't draw all over the card. You're only going to see the end of the card. Okay, that's quite nice. That's the good old bouncing ball. What I'm going to do is give my ball a head and little spindly arms and little spindly legs. Make it look a bit more like a person, I suppose. Now the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just paint on some sort of morph colour to his head and his body, and the reason I'm doing that is very simple. It's just it'll show up better. Now I've coloured him in, let's see how this works. Not bad at all. Okay guys, over to you I reckon. I want you to create your own flickbook, of course, that's the most important thing. You're going to take a video of it in action, then you're going to upload it to your favourite social media channels. Hashtag #ArdsandCraft. Make sure entries are shared publicly so we can see them, but check with an adult first to make sure that's okay. Then tune in again this time next week and we'll showcase some of our favourites. Alright everyone, I've had my go. Now the challenge is with you. Have a lot of fun with this.